Subscribe and keep those notifications buzzing for the latest updates. Imagine a world where the notorious and the powerful are held to account, where the untouchable become the confined. This is the world of Joaquin El Chapo Guzman, the infamous Mexican drug lord, now serving a life sentence in the United States' most secure prison. El Chapo is no stranger to the world, with his name synonymous with the Sinaloa cartel, a powerful criminal organization involved in drug trafficking. His life, once marked by audacious escapes and extravagant displays of power, is now confined within the austere walls of a supermax prison. However, the story doesn't end there. From inside his cell, El Chapo points fingers at the real powers in the drug trade. He alleges that politicians on both sides of the US-Mexico border are the true puppeteers behind the curtains of the drug trade. Despite his incarceration, his former empire, the Sinaloa cartel, continues to thrive, casting a long and ominous shadow over the war on drugs. This tale of intrigue and corruption doesn't stop at the US-Mexico border. It stretches far and wide all the way to Honduras, where former President Juan Orlando Hernandez stands accused of drug trafficking and weapons charges. The net of justice, it seems, is casting wider and deeper, pulling in figures once believed to be beyond its reach. Even as these revelations send shockwaves through corridors of power, El Chapo faces his own personal battles. He recently wrote to a judge expressing concerns about his inability to communicate with his daughters or receive visits from his wife. His plea, however, fell on deaf ears, with the judge stating he has no authority over the conditions of Guzman's confinement. In this twisted narrative of power, corruption, and justice, one thing is clear. The war on drugs is far from over, and the players are not always who they seem. So remember to subscribe and keep those notifications on, as we continue to bring you the latest updates on this ongoing saga. In summary, El Chapo, confined within the walls of a supermax prison, alleges that the real forces behind the drug trade are politicians on both sides of the US-Mexico border. Meanwhile, former Honduran President Juan Orlando Hernandez faces drug trafficking and weapons charges in the US. Amidst this, El Chapo's plea for communication and visits falls on deaf ears, a stark reminder of his fall from power.